During the 4 parts of the video, disassembly, cleaning, inspection, and assembly, we guide you step by step on the head reconditioning process. Our goal is to rebuild the head to a like-new condition. The first step is a visual inspection. During the visual inspection, you should look for apparent damage. If you find any, you have to diagnose the severity of it and, if possible, solve the problem. For clean burn heads, the next step is to disassemble the pre-combustion chamber. You start by removing the cap and the gasket, as you can see in this scene. The next step is removing the retainer. Sometimes if either the retainer or the cap is difficult to extract, it is possible to use heat to loosen the components. The use of heat should be moderate in order to prevent damage of the parts. Finally, you remove the nozzle. If the nozzle is in good shape, it can be reused. In this scene, you can see a new nozzle on the left and a defective nozzle on the right. Note the nozzle on the right. The ceramic coating is damaged. Endyne recommends replacing the nozzle at each head rebuilding interval. Once you disassemble the pre-combustion chamber, you have to inspect the seat and threaded area. If the threads are in bad condition, as the one on screen, depending on the severity of the damage, it can be repaired. Endyne does not accept heads that require casting repairs into the exchange head program. If the pre-combustion chamber is in good shape, then you have to clean the threads using a tap. In this scene, you can see the clean threads. The next step is removing the keepers, retainers, springs, and valves. The wear is very unique for each pair of keepers, so if they are going to be reused, it is very important to keep them as a set. This will eliminate the possibility that one of the keepers is supporting more pressure than the other. If the keepers are going to be reused, it is very important to inspect that they are in good condition. You can see 2 sets of keepers. The set on the left are new, the set on the right are worn. Endyne recommends replacing the keepers at each head rebuilding interval. You have to be careful reusing the retainers as well. Here you see 2 pairs of retainers, the new ones on the left and the worn on the right. Note the excessive wear pattern. Inspect the valve, seats, and the combustion chamber for excessive oil, carbon, and coolant deposits. It could be an indication of improper lube oil, excessive valve stem to guide clearance, liquids in the fuel gas, or cracked cylinder head. Inspect the springs for pitting and excessive wear at the end of the coils. Check freestanding height. Review the technical bulletins or the tolerance table for the correct dimensions. An alternate method of testing the springs is with a spring compression tester. If the spring data is available, this method is more accurate. Spring data is available from Endyne's technical service department. The next step is to magnaflux for possible cracks. If cracks are found, it is possible to repair the head, but this is not recommended. It is important to note that cylinder heads with cracks are not accepted in the exchange program. To remove the seats, you grind the outside diameter of an old valve. Next, spot weld the old valve to the inside diameter of the seat. Then you extract the seats by pressing the welded valves. Next, the guides should be removed by using a special insertion removal tool. Just like the seats, the guides should be pressed out. The 1/4 inch plugs should be replaced during the rebuild.